Hi guys, F1 fan number one here, and welcome to your Japanese Grand Prix roundup. I'm sorry this is coming out on Wednesday. It's very late. I know it is. I do apologise. I haven't had a chance to film this video. But yeah, let's get straight into it. Starting off with the DNFers. Up first is Oliver Behrman in the Haas. Now, I don't know what to say about this. It just proves what all the drivers are saying about the regulations, that they're not safe. And the FIA put out a statement saying they're going to think about the regulations in the break that we have coming up because of the Middle Eastern races that have been cancelled. Franco Colapinto was recharging his battery, and Oliver Behrman was going really quick. And let's just say Oliver Behrman tried to overtake Colapinto and kind of went off the track and spun and hit the wall with 50G impact. He got out of the car, he was okay, but he was limping. He's probably in hospital, I don't know, but he probably is in hospital currently. But yeah, he was the first retirer, and it just proves that these regulations are not safe. Anyway, the other DNF is, of course, the Aston Martin of Lance Stroll. And now we're getting to the actual finishers. In 20th place was the Williams of Alex Albon, who was 2 laps down. In 19th was the Cadillac of Valtteri Bottas, who was a lap down. And in 18th, in the Aston Martin, Fernando Alonso, he was a lap down, but he completed a race. I'm sure he's delighted at that. He completed a race. He must be delighted. And then in 17th place, not getting lapped, was a Cadillac of Sergio Perez. He didn't get lapped. He was 92 seconds off. He was 92 seconds off the race winner, but he didn't get lapped. So, I mean, for a Cadillac, I would say it's pretty good going. And then 16th was Franco Colapinto in the Alpine, who was 66 seconds off. And 15th was Carlos Sainz in the Williams, who was 65 seconds off. 14th was Arvid Lindblad in the Racing Bulls, who was 60 seconds off. 13th was Gabriel Bortoleto in the Audi, who was 59 seconds off. In 12th was the Red Bull of Isaac Hadjar, who was 56 seconds off. 11th was Nico Hulkenberg in the Audi, who was 52 seconds off. And now against the points positions. In 10th, picking up 1 point, was 51 seconds off the pace, was the Haas of Esteban Ocon. In 9th, picking up 2 points, 50 seconds off, was the Racing Bulls of Liam Lawson. In 8th, was gaining 4 points, 33 seconds off, was the Red Bull of Max Verstappen. In 7th, picking up 6 points, 32 seconds off, was the Alpine of Pierre Gasly. In 6th, picking up 8 points, 25 seconds off, was the Ferrari of Lewis Hamilton. Not a great race after his first ever podium for the team in red. P6. It's okay, but it's not what you would have hoped for. In 5th, gaining 10 points, 23 seconds off, was the McLaren of Lando Norris. In 4th, this is going to be a shock, picking up 12 points, 16 seconds off, was the Mercedes of George Russell. George Russell himself, P4. That now means he hasn't won since the first race of the season. Kimi Antonelli obviously won in 2nd. Did he win today? You'll have to wait and see. But in 3rd, picking up the first podium position, gaining 15 points, 15 seconds off the pace, was the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc. And in 2nd, picking up 18 points, 14 seconds off, in the McLaren. In his first race that he started this season, he completed his first laps this year and got P2 straight away. It was Oscar Piastri. That's a brilliant boost for him. His first points in an actual Grand Prix this season, which means winning the race. Picking up 25 points for 1 hour, 28 minutes, 3 seconds, .403. Race time was, of course, the Mercedes of Kimi Antonelli. He goes back to back. He's the first Italian to go back to back in since the 50s, I think. He becomes the first teenager to win 2 races, and he is also top of the constructors' driver standings, the youngest ever driver to do so. He's top of the driver standings. Kimi Antonelli wins the Italian Grand Prix. No Kimi Räikkönen cool this time on the podium. And that is that. Kimi Antonelli wins. Oscar Piastri picks up 2nd. Charles Leclerc picks up 3rd. But now we go into a massive break. 5 weeks until the next Grand Prix because of the Bahrain Saudi Arabian Grand Prix being cancelled. Which means we've got a 5-week break until Miami. And then after Miami, we've got another 3-week break before Canada, which means we've only got 1 race in 8 weeks or 2 months. It's going to be a rough one. There won't be much content coming from me for that time unless Audi get their new team principal or something. Aston hires someone. Something major happens, basically. But yeah, that's my Japanese Grand Prix roundup. Hope you enjoyed that. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you all in that next one, possibly in 5 weeks' time. Bye bye.